The Hyphy ambassador says, would this game potentially attract Adams to SF?
Hope so.
Never say never?
No, I'd never say never, but hope so.
What's going to happen with the Packers? I don't understand that.
Well, a lot of people are pointing to, okay, this could be Jimmy Garoppolo's last game as a 49er. This could be Aaron Rodgers' last game as a Packer, and Davante Adams' last game as a Packer as well, right? So there's a lot of storylines to what's going on here. Basically, as the season has gone on, Rodgers is kind of fallen back from that stance of just get me out of here, I'm done. Like it seems like they're on working terms.
Look when you're winning, right?
Right. They're on working terms right now, so who knows how this is going to work? Would I be shocked if he was able to come right back and play for the Packers? I'm sure the Packers would invite him back with open arms. Who knows? But right now, the storyline is, well, is this going to be Jimmy Garoppolo's last game? Well, if the 49ers do what I think they're going to do, this might be Aaron Rodgers' last game, and this might be Davante Adams' last game as a Packer too. So there's both of those storylines going in this one. There's no shortage of storylines going into this game either, especially with the LaFleur and Shanahan stuff.
Adams, Debo, Ayuk, Kittle, Jennings.
Say a prayer. No?
Dwelly gets another TD this game. That'd be great. Who? Dwelly. Who?
He plays?
Cold weather made Grant looking good. Well, thanks. Appreciate it. Take a shower. I'm not planning to not leave the hotel for the next. Don't forget this clown. Niner, not a bot, is really coming in hot these days. Wanted to give up on the season. Said this isn't a Super Bowl or playoff team. Now he is singing a different tune. Home of the faithful.
Jeez. You got me.
You got me.
Yeah, imagine saying you knew everything was going to be fine after 3-5. Way to go, Niner Bot. You got your moment, bro. Appreciate it. But the problem is, even with that I've owned many times, people are still going to watch me, bro. And you watching me right now, so.
That's right. I like this. There's been a whole undercurrent this week of like the diehards clapping back at fans who weren't faithful enough because the Niners won a wild card game. Now, the Niners look very promising right now, but the season is far from over. Let's see what happens. Yeah. We're still on like episode 11 of a 17-part series. Sims and Flory are saying the exact same thing you say, Grant. Niners win in spite of Jimmy. They are also confused why it's controversial to say that.
Whatever. Florio's got to axe the grind with Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo could win this game with 12 pass attempts, and he's just going to be shaking a fist at the sky just because he's just not a happy human being at all. At times, it looks like. So yeah, I don't know, man. He was cursing today. He was cursing today, like doing a little bit too much. Like I'm like, dude, like Minnesota, you're a Minnesota fan. The 49ers don't do your team dirty until it's time to play them. Like it's not like like it's not like a rivalry. It's not like you're a Seahawks fan or something like that. But he seems to have some sort of axe to grind with Jimmy Garoppolo, and it's real weird.
Yeah, J-Rod says, yo, what's his name? Grant Nagler? Yeah, I think I misspoke. His name is Nagler. It came out wrong. I don't know what I said. Nager? I don't know. Sorry. Travis, thank you. Wouldn't it make sense we win with now having a better D and run game than week 3? Packers only have a better quarterback, but are we better on other positions? Packers have a good defense, too. Their running back, Aaron Jones, I always thought was really, really good. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, look, these teams are in two different places, though, in terms of where they were after week 3, right? The combination of Norman and it was Norman and Mosley that first week. Might come down to that if Ambry Thomas doesn't play this week also. That's a little bit scary. But Elijah Mitchell wasn't in the week 3 game. Jawan Jennings was not the third down, not the slot guy on third down. Like, there's a lot of things that have changed, and now the 49ers are in position as healthy as they can be going into this game, and they're also playing better football than they were at that time. So it's okay to point to that week 3 game as a way to look at maybe what could happen. But when you look at it and say the 49ers lost by 3 at the buzzer with that team and how stagnant that offense was, I think it should make you optimistic because the offense isn't going to come out that bad, especially right now with the way Elijah Mitchell is and the way that they're using Deebo Samuel.
Yeah, I keep going back to Debo. The way that they've changed how they use him kind of reminds me of like Steph early in his career. Came in the league, he's a great 3-point shooter. And like back then, people didn't shoot 15, 23s a game. He sort of cap him at 5 or 6. And all of a sudden, as 2014, 2015 came along, you just saw like, maybe they shouldn't limit him. And now with the Niners, maybe we shouldn't limit Debo. Maybe we should give him 8, 9, 10, because no one's beaten the Niners when they do that. Right. So it's going to be really interesting to see if the Packers can be that team. No one has beaten the Niners when Deebo Samuel gets 6 carries. That's it.
And one more thing, too, that is a little bit different is Kenny Clark blew that game up on the inside. Alex Mack has been phenomenal, and he stepped his game up a lot, too. So that is not something that you should be seeing And also, I really believe that DeMeco Ryans is learning how to beat chips. If you notice that Nick Bosa sack that was given in Dallas, he knew he was going to get chips, so he sent them on a stunt and he got a free run. So DeMeco's starting to pick that up, and they're not going to be able to run that. So again,
that was the best call of the game for DeMeco, by the way.
I loved it.
Phenomenal.
He knew exactly what was about to happen. He saw it, and he sent the stunt. So now these week 3 teams, they're not the same teams right now. So that's the thing, is that's why Green Bay could say whatever they want. I mean, I know they're not talking crazy or their fans are, but this is not the matchup they wanted, and this is not the matchup that many teams want. So.
Love you two together. My nickname for Jason is Grant Clone. Is that an inside joke on Twitter?
No, it's Jason. It's Jason Cohn or Grant Aponte. Just because I come on here, and I talk with you. So yeah, it is.